What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this one I'm going to be teaching you how to make money with affiliate marketing and Instagram. Now many of you may love Instagram, you may always be on there, and you may love making money online. If you do, or you want to make money out of your Instagram, then make sure to watch this video till the end. What I wanted to do is just really start off by giving you an insight to some Instagram accounts that make money online. So one of the ones that I've pulled up already here for you to take a look at is the Millionaire Mentor. So you can see here, this account here is like obviously a guy, Jason Stone, who's designed this or put it together, whatever else, and he's got this Instagram account where he's got 5 million followers, which is quite a substantial amount of followers to have. And then he's linking out to this affiliate product. Okay, so he's linking out to here, and he's more or less gonna get a commission down the road if you sign up to this, so on and so forth. If we look up here, you can see it says affiliate as well. Okay, so you can see his affiliate ID. Again, this is another one. This is actually sending you to their site, so we'll just take a look at their site and we'll see what they're doing on the site once you click the link, because this will give us a good idea. Okay, so they're just sending people straight to the site. This doesn't really make sense what they're doing here, but okay, big things coming soon. They haven't yet built their site up, so they're just not really doing anything with it. Let's take a look at a few others. Motivation Mafia, I believe, is another one that does affiliate marketing, so we'll take a look at that for a better example. Okay, so we can see Persistent Hustle Life, so on and so forth, and then they're selling merch, all right, some kind of clothing. Okay, but if you look at both of these examples, what they're doing is they're, you know, okay, this is like an exit pop-up. They're trying to capture your email, your lead. Okay, so here again, they're trying to capture your email. Now this is a good example because if they're both trying to capture your email, it shows that they're trying to monetize or contact you at a later date. Rule number one when you're thinking about affiliate marketing is you need to think of it in 3 parts. Okay, so the first part is the asset of the business. Okay, so that's either the service or the product that you have that you're going to go out and promote. Okay, so you go sign up to an affiliate program, and they either providing a service or they're providing some type of product. Okay, so whether it be digital, physical, whatever. So that's your first step. So once you've got that product, you can test if it's good if you go into places like ClickBank, where you can see the metrics of how the product is selling. Okay, but if you don't know how it's selling and it's just a program you signed up to, you're gonna have to take that risk and go and test the product in the real market. Once you've got that, your next step is to get traffic. That is affiliate marketing in a nutshell. Like, to start off, you know, the first 2 steps is literally get a product or service and get traffic. Now the traffic, you know, can vary depending on the quality of the traffic and the amount of the traffic. So obviously, if you were to bring in a lot of traffic, high quality, that's an ideal situation, but that's not always going to be the best way that you can do it. So the next way is you're going to need to obviously identify how you're going to get people into your Instagram, because that's going to be your traffic source. So no matter what traffic source you feed to this product or service, it doesn't really matter like what you use. Okay, you could use Instagram, you could use YouTube, you could use Facebook paid advertising, whatever it may be. But for this example, we're going to talk about Instagram. So what I want you to do is picture affiliate marketing, for example, the asset thing that I'm talking about. Picture that like a car, and that's the engine. And then the traffic is like the fuel to the engine. So the only way to get the engine to run is to put fuel inside. Yeah, okay. And then the way to, you know, kind of get the engine going, and once it's going and whatever else, and keep it going, is by changing gears and driving and accelerating and all of that. And that's where all of the testing comes in, if you want to call it that. Sorry, just my alarm went off to make some notes for the end of the day. But basically, yeah, so if you are driving a car, you've got to, you know, dip the clutch, accelerate, change the gears, steer, all of those different things. Well, that's optimizing, you know, to get the best performance. And that's exactly what you'll be doing with when you drive your traffic to your asset, trying to optimize to increase your sales, yeah, to increase your conversion. Okay, so you start testing stuff. Now, affiliate marketing or any business is a big test. That's what you need to understand for the start. So you're always going to be testing. Don't expect to do something and then it just makes money. I think this was the biggest limiting or false belief that I had when I started out. You kind of think that you can do something or people do something and it just makes money. It doesn't work like that. So even when the person does something, they put out the best possible kind of thing that they can do. So based on your research, research and whatever else, you go and put the offer out and build the best landing page that you can, yeah, in order to get people to really want to buy this thing, whatever it is that you have. But there's no guarantee, okay? So the only way you can start kind of increasing and making money and make things profitable, like a lot of the time when you're starting out anyway, is through testing, okay? Like when you're a bit more advanced, you might put something out and it makes a profitable kind of business immediately. Like you still need to test, but it might be a lot better to start off with than someone who's just starting out, someone like you who's watching this video. What you need to do is, the best way is to go over to an email marketing software and sign up, build an email list. No matter what business you're building, it's always going to be more beneficial to you to capture someone's details in a particular niche and then remarket to those people on a regular basis. So if we look at GetResponse, this is like a, you know, an email marketing account, and you can set up automation on these accounts to where when someone comes in, they automatically receive, you know, emails and so on and so forth. All right, so if we were to say, like, you know, this, for example, this is my YouTube automated messages, okay? So if someone opts into my email list, they'll receive these on different days, no matter what day they opt in, okay? So they could opt in today, tomorrow, tonight, yesterday, whenever it is. They're gonna receive emails on regular intervals from me, okay? And these are already pre-written emails. So this one's like a welcome email. Then if they don't open it, they receive like a second one. And then if they open that, they receive this. And if they don't, they receive that, and whatever, so on and so forth. So you can see the emails on the right hand side. And it's quite straightforward to do this. I'll actually show you exactly how this works. Okay, so what you want to click is autoresponders, and then after you click that, it'll bring you to this screen here. Now once you've done that, you want to click create autoresponder, and this is how you're going to create the emails. So this is just for your reference to know exactly, you know, what sequence this is. So you could put like YouTube intro or something like that. Then you're going to select the list that you want to select it for. So the list you would set up quite simply. That's just a simple integration. So if you click like manage account up here, it should give you the option of integrating. Very simple stuff. So if you go down to email addresses, you can see here that I've integrated support@leonangus.com. Now, the way you can do that is by simply setting up a business email either with Gmail, or you could set one up with your domain name provider. So if you don't have a domain name, just simply go to namecheap.com. You can go buy a domain name, okay? And then once you've got that domain name, you can set up a professional email with that service. Now that's quite straightforward stuff. If you get stuck on that, they have an online chat where they'll set it up for you. They'll do it all there on the spot. So once you've got that, you're going to integrate this with your, you know, your GetResponse account. Now once you've done the GetResponse account and you've integrated it, you're going to have this as a selection down in your you know, your box, okay? Now you can create different lists. So if you wanted to create a list, you could go to list, and again, this is very simple. You're just going to click create list and name it. So if it's YouTube, whatever else it is, you just name it. So YouTube example, yeah, my spelling's off, don't worry about that, okay? And you can't put anything other than lowercase and underscores, okay? So if I click create, that will now obviously populate if I refresh this inside of here, okay? So I don't want to do that like right now, or I will. So YouTube example. Now what I want to do is create new emails. So you can see you can choose messages if you saved them already, and you can enable it on different days, so on and so forth. This is day 16. That doesn't matter because I'm only going to save this as a draft anyway. I'm not going to use this as just a straight triggered automation. All right, so message name, blah blah blah, you put that in, you put your subject line. This is what's going to show up to the person when they see it in the inbox, okay? So this is going to be the actual subject line. So you might put, you know, so on and so forth, a little emoji, and then you know, here's your freebie or whatever it may be, okay? Then you select the email that you want, that you've set up already, and then you click next step, okay? Now once you've done that, you're actually going to go over to creating the email. So you can select a template, or you can do just start from scratch. I always would recommend start from scratch. It's the best one based on deliverability. If you want to land in people's inboxes, you need to make the email just straight black and white text, simple. You can put one image in there or something like that, but don't get fancy with your emails, because one, people ain't going to read them if it looks like spam. Two, you know, you're going to get sent to the spam box if it looks like spam. All right, so we can double click text box, and you can put example here, wherever, so on and so forth. Now to put a link in, you just select that, and then you just hover over it and click link over there and add the URL blah blah blah.com. So that will become a link. If I click that, it will take me over to that in the email. Then you can add an image block. You double click wherever, you choose an image from your computer, so on and so forth. And once you've done that, what you want to do is just click, not HTML editor, you want to click plain text, and you want to do HTML to plain and wrap long lines. That's it, and just close. That just basically wraps it so it doesn't go in the spam box. And then next step, and once you've done that, you just basically want to save this as a draft. Okay, that's the way you'd go about it. You just click save, so I have to give it a name. So that's all you would do. Don't save and publish, just save. Okay, so once that's saved, it will be in this list and whatever else, and it'll be saved where you can select it inside of your automation. So when you come over to automation, you want to go to create workflow. So you would create a flow. The first one you're going to do is when someone triggers from coming from, you know, your YouTube or something like that. So I'll show you how to set that up now. So for example, when someone subscribes, okay, so subscribes, and then any method, obviously, you know, you'd select the list. Okay, so the list you might put as your YouTube, and the way it will do that, it will know, is by the link that you use. Okay, so select the list, any list, okay, subscription method, so on and so forth. So anyone that comes in any list right now, this is just an example to give you what it looks like. All right, and then basically the first thing is your welcome message. So what you would do is you click the message down here, then you would go to autoresponder and then go to email. Okay, so the message that you click, so example, YouTube example, whatever, that was the one, yeah? And that's in there, you can see it there. So now when someone subscribes via any method of any list, they will obviously, you know, whatever, they will go to this, they'll receive this email. Now you can set this email to trigger on a day after, 2 days, whenever you want, yeah, okay? Now the way you do that is by simply just adding a timer in between. So you could, I would do it immediately to be honest, but you could add times in between, like a wait or something like that. So if they subscribe, they get this a day later, or, you know, an hour later, whatever it is. So you could put that to 0 and 1, so on and so forth. Okay, and then once you've done this, yeah, you would do the newsletter, blah blah blah, and whatever else, and you can set that on the timer as you just saw. Yeah, so message opened, and you can set the time here, you know, with all of that extra stuff, so you don't even need this really. All right, so you just got to mess around with it and get used to it. I've built quite a few funnels, but you know, as you can see, sorry, it's still just something that you just come in and practice with. The email funnel set up, and you've got your affiliate products in those emails. You want to drive traffic into it. Okay, so the first thing is, in your emails, you might be thinking, you know, because it's a bit hard to explain all of this in one video. What you want to do in the first email number one, it's going to be who you are. So who exactly you are, because when you get someone's email, you need to tell them who you are. Now the way you're going to get their email is by giving away something for free. So you can either create like a five tip cheat sheet, or give away like a little small ebook, or PLR content, which is private label rights. If you go over to any private label rights site, let's just, you know, show you that again, PLR database or whatever, you can go download like these free ebooks and whatever else that creators have designed. Okay, so PLR, so you can actually sign up to these sites and you can get, like, you know, ebooks, cheat sheets, so on and so forth. So there's tons of stuff. You know, I don't even know what's here. They got bundles, ebooks, you know, look, Snapchat. You can give this stuff away for free. There's free stuff and there's paid stuff, whatever, yeah? Okay, so you want to go and get something like that, or you want to create a cheat sheet. Now, once you've got that, you're going to give that away on your Instagram. So you're going to put that in the link of the Instagram. So you can see here, instead of these guys, they're trying to send people straight over to an affiliate product, which is a bad way to do something. Number one, there's no way of you contacting that person again if they bought. Just say they're an excessive buyer and they want to buy more stuff. Well, you're not going to make money out of them because you've lost them as a customer as soon as they've gone to this company. And number two, it's bad. It's like a bad way of converting people, because you're not preparing them. There's no indoctrination process of where you're warming them up. So what you want to have in between here is like an opt-in form or a landing page. You want to have a page where you're giving something away for free, and then you divert them onto this page as a thank you page after you've got their email. Okay, so that's just the basic opt-in form, which you probably already know what that is. If you don't, then just go and check any kind of affiliate websites, and you'll see when you click off to any kind of ClickBank product, it takes you to a landing page, and then you go off to the affiliate product. Okay, any kind of website with an opt-in form, they'll always do it. All right, so anyway, once you've done that, you're gonna explain who you are in the email. Yeah, okay, so that's what I was saying in email number one. You're gonna explain who you are, because when you land in someone's inbox, they need to know who you are. So who you are, like, who's your background, why are you doing what you're doing? Okay, your big why. Then then you need to tell them what they can expect from you. So like, what are they gonna get from you over the next couple of weeks? Like, for example, a great example I heard is from Alex Becker, where he says, if you were selling like chewing gum, for example, and you wanted to go and force that on random people, you could go and force chewing gum on people and try and sell it to them, and they'd think, who the hell are you? Like, I don't want gum. Yeah, okay, but instead what you could do is take a different approach and actually say, you know, hey, my name's Leon, I sell gum. If you ever do need any gum over the next couple of weeks, I'll probably be your best bet. So just give me a shout if you're interested and leave a card. That's completely different, because now they know who you are and what you do, okay? You just need to take that approach and take a realistic approach when you're doing your email marketing. Now, the system that you want to follow for your email marketing sequence is you want to send out 2 valuable emails after you've obviously sent your first email, and then a pitch. Now, the value emails are going to be within that niche, whatever it is, something to help the reader, okay? So, for example, if someone's into, you know, golf or whatever, and you build a golf Instagram, and then you're retargeting them in emails through golfing tips, you might send them some new tips over the next 2 emails, and then the third one is a pitch for some golf clubs or something like that. So just go and sign up to other companies within your niche, and you'll see exactly how they're wording and putting together those emails. Now, coming forward to Instagram, you might be thinking, how am I going to grow my Instagram? Okay, so you know, I know I need to do all this email marketing and all this other stuff and all this confusing kind of stuff. How do I build my Instagram following to do this? Like, how do I get this fuel into the tank, okay, into the engine? Well, Instagram, you used to be able to use, like, you know, bots and all this kind of stuff to build it up, where you can gain some eyes or interest onto your account. Then the other way was people are running ads, which is profitable, but again, unless you know how to run Facebook ads and run the Instagram ads from there, you're probably not going to be that profitable. So the only other way is to grow organically. Now, this is going to take quite some time. Unfortunately, like, you know, any real business takes a bit of time. But to build up your Instagram is probably going to take about 6 months, 12 months, whatever. The good thing is, if you get the right affiliate product, like one that pays you at least like 50% commission or 40%, you know, or at least like $30 to $50, you don't really need that much people to sign up, okay, or to buy. Now, the way you can grow your Instagram is, one, if you want to pay for it, I would recommend that you go and use influencers. People who have a strong engagement on their account, go and buy those people, follow, you know, buy a shout out from those people. You can go to Instagram shout outs. There's like a website, I think it's called shoutcart.com, and all the biggest influencers sell their shout outs there. That's going to be really useful at this point, because everyone's, you know, stopped botting and whatever else. Instagram's ruled all that out. You know, you can't do fake likes and all that stuff. So that's going to be a great way for you to go and buy or reach out to people. And, you know, if you don't know where to start, go to shoutcart.com and you can go find people where you can buy shouts from people with big accounts. That's one way. Now, the organic way is to basically just do what you would need to do as a real ethical person or business. So go and get involved in the communities. If you're in that niche, then go and join up in forums, start sharing your account on there, go and join Facebook groups. And, you know, just kind of follow people, engage with people on your account, leave likes on accounts that are similar to yours, that are in your niche, and just build up that initial snowball effect. And it will take some time. There's no magic pill. But the best thing you can do is get involved in your community, and that's really going to give you this big influx of people and traffic and people who actually care about what it is that you're providing. But what I would recommend is, if you want to make money online or you want to sell online with Instagram and affiliate marketing, is find an affiliate product that you believe is good. If you can, buy it first, test it, make sure it's good before you promote it to other people. Now, I would recommend going for a product at the price point of $30 to $100 for your first 2 pitches. So your first, you know, email number 3 and email number 6. I would recommend pitching the first product there and the second one there, whether, you know, or the same one twice. Yeah, you could increase the intensity by saying it's limited, there's time running out, and set up your email sequence like that. There's many different ways, that's more advanced stuff. Yeah, basically you would want to pitch a $30 to $100 product, because it doesn't require people to make a huge commitment or a huge kind of buying decision in that sense. They don't have to think about it and go and do a massive review and blah blah blah, you know, and go and check reviews, sorry, and go do massive research or whatever else. So that's a good price point. Once you have, you know, set that up, you're probably going to make a little bit of money, a few commissions here and there. If you haven't or whatever, and when you get some more time, add on to that funnel and keep building it. So I would keep building it for like a month, 2 months, whatever, and keep testing testing. And what you want to do is basically watch the user behavior inside of your email. So the good thing about this is it shows you on this computer how many people are clicking and going through and whatever else. You saw on the previous screen, it was showing you exactly, you know, what people's actions were and what size of the funnel they went down. And this is a funnel, this is a back-end funnel, and you just want to monitor people's actions, and if they're dropping off at a certain point or stop reading your emails at a certain point, or if your emails are not getting open, then you need to test on the headline level, the subject line. If your emails are getting open but then people are not clicking the link, you need to change your copy, okay? If the links are getting clicked but you're not getting buys, then obviously your affiliate product is not good, or you're not warming them up enough. So these are all the things that you need to test out as you get more advanced. But just as a basic kind of structure, I know this was a little confusing in this video, but I hope you can understand that you get your traffic from Instagram, you have a valuable asset, and the way you link that is by capturing an email, by giving some kind of freebie off. You integrate all of this, of course. You send them into the email funnel where you promote the product, okay? On the front end, when you give your freebie away, you want to set up an automatic trigger that once they drop their email to get the freebie, you say, you know, the free guide is on its way, or the free cheat sheet is on its way, but for now, here's like blah, 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 whatever. And then you pitch this affiliate product. So they've seen it once, because once they keep seeing this product around 6 to 8 times or whatever they say the average is, people usually, you know, are more inclined to make a purchase. All right, so show the product to them and make sure it's something that's going to help people and that they want, like, or something that is really going to be beneficial to them. Okay, if you can merge those two things, it will be a walk in the park to make some money online. So I hope you like this video. If you are new, make sure to leave a subscribe on this video and also leave a like if you did like the video. Leon Angus, peace out.